Hello truckers, and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator. We are here in the Volvo FH Classic, continuing our career mode. I am getting used to a new set of controls, so forgive me if I'm a little bit erratic. I did not mean to do that. We're picking up a load of metal something. Forget what it's called. We'll check it out once I get under the trailer here. Obviously, it's very wet and very rainy. Everything is very slippery. So this ride is going to be a little bit interesting. But it looks like we got the load under the trailer. Okay, oops, gonna stop there. Get our view up. Let's see, we are taking a load of heavy metals from Nuremberg back up to Frankfurt. Everything was just going back to Frankfurt. I couldn't go anywhere else. So unless I was going to drive to another city, we weren't going anywhere else. Here we are in the FH Classic with our awesome paint scheme. We're going to be hauling these heavy metals out of here along the highways over to Frankfurt. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get ourselves on the road. Like I said, I'm getting used to a new control scheme. Not sure it's going to be a permanent control change, but I mentioned before in some other videos that I found that I have much more control over my steering with the joystick that I have. I have much more precision, at the very least, with my steering. And I'm kind of using the joystick completely. I'm not even using my rudder pedals as pedals right now because it allows me to kind of just sit how I want to in the chair instead of having to be forced to sit in one position, and then you know what happens when certain parts of your body start to become uncomfortable and they start to hurt. With this joystick setup, I can kind of move my body around and adjust my seating position so that certain part of our body that we don't want to hurt doesn't hurt. Especially when I'm sitting here for long periods of time. Maybe someday I'll be able to, upgrade and get a better chair and something that's more comfortable where I can actually sit there, get a steering wheel and some pedals and a shifter and all that cool stuff like the big boy YouTubers have. But for now, you got to build up to that, and I'm making do with what I have. So we're just trying to figure this stuff out and hopefully be as comfortable as we can while we do it. ETA for this trip says it's going to be about 3.5 hours of in-game time, so how convenient. I love it when they just give me the turn there. All right, so we don't even have to wait. Let's see, what am I trying to do? I'm still trying to get intuitive with the controls here. I'm used to using the pedals and the yoke and the flight yoke that I've been using, which is even still a jury-rigged solution, but it forces you into that specific seating position. And that's kind of the problem that I've been having. Of course, well, it helps to actually turn the cruise control on, huh? Cruise control doesn't work if you don't actually turn it on. So the speed limit is 80 here. Let's get it up to 80, and I'm going to use my left hand to control the stick for a minute because my shoulder is starting to hurt. I don't know why. But I mean, look, even with my left hand on the stick, I'm able to just kind of stay in the lane and make super fine-tuned adjustments as I'm moving through here. So don't knock it till you try it. I'm actually finding that I'm able to hold a line in the truck much better with this steering method than with my flight yoke method. Obviously, it's not anywhere close to the same as, having a real wheel that turns, however many degrees a steering wheel normally turns. But it works. It works out okay. I do need to slow down probably, though, because I feel like all the jerking is because I'm switching hands again, because I need my right hand to get through these sharper turns here, because a little bit more sensitivity required. So anyways, I've spent the last couple of American Truck Simulator videos talking about this little joystick thing that I've been doing, so I should probably find something else, because I don't know if any of you actually sit and watch multiple videos of this. I mean, I hope you do. I certainly hope you do. But for those of you who do, I don't want... Are we in a one-way? That's weird. Is there another? It must be the freeway. Must be okay. I see it on the map there. The freeway goes around the other way. I don't know. What do we want to talk about today? I don't really have anything I can think of. That I'd like to get to the point where you guys are leaving comments, leaving ideas of things to discuss during these little excursions here. Otherwise, I just randomly talk about stuff, and hopefully some of it's interesting. I think it's time for a sip of coffee. Give me just a second. See, did all of that while still having my hand on the stick and didn't go anywhere. Okay, I'm not saying that this is necessarily a method that should replace steering wheels or anything. I'm just saying that compared to using my flight yoke and rudder pedals in trying to use that in a way that works for driving a truck, it actually feels a little bit more like I'm in control, other than the gas and brake. I mean, obviously, I don't have the same fine-tuned control. Oh, if I could stop yanking the stick around. I don't have the same fine-tuned control over the gas and brake as I do if I was using the pedals. But then if I'm using the pedals, it kind of defeats the purpose of, you know, going with the stick. The whole point is I'm supposed to be able to shift my position around as desired to avoid certain pains. What's kind of interesting is that the start of my American Truck Simulator video that I did earlier today, it was raining too. So I've spent a lot of time in the rain in these simulators today. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I wasn't supposed to. Oh, I was supposed to get over. Am I? Oh man, I was supposed to get over. But it looks like it's going to have us go up and around. So, oh, I guess we need to sleep soon. Great. Well, hopefully this isn't going to add too much more time. It looks like it might come up here and to the left, and then we can just go around. I don't see any lights over here, so hopefully we're okay. With any luck, the light will stay green until we get through it. Yeah. All right. I'm not a fan of the way that the brakes apply using the buttons this way, though, because like I hold it down and it still takes a little bit for the brakes to engage. I may need to turn the sensitivity up for that. Let's get ourselves onto this other freeway here. We're not correcting our mistakes. We're just getting back on track. I hate when I do this. The way that the GPS shows these routes sometimes is just confusing, especially when they don't make it enough of a change to make it super clear that, hey, dude, get over to the right. I'm sure there were probably arrows on the route that said, hey, dude, get over to the right, but I don't know. Sometimes I just don't catch those. I have a feeling, yeah, this is yanking over this way. Let's get our cruise control set back on to where it's supposed to be. Just checking my speed limit on the GPS there, because unfortunately, this big screen that we have over here has the speedo on the speedometer, the speed limit on the right side of the screen, which is just outside of my field of view, which is kind of frustrating. Let's get these wipers turned off. We don't really need those anymore. The rain has finally stopped. Hopefully, the water will drain off the windshield and we will have a nice clear view as it gets, what, dark? Yeah, it's 18 something. We have 2.5 hours left, and we're starting to yawn pretty bad. I wasn't thinking about the fact that I was probably going to need to rest, but hopefully we can just get this load done. I don't think we have enough time left on the load to actually sit here and stop and sleep and not have a late penalty. So I have a bad feeling we're probably going to get charged because we didn't rest. And that's going to suck. I hate when they do that to me. Yeah, 80 kilometers an hour is really kind of slow. I'd like to be up to like 100, 110, something like that. That would be nice. It's going to take us forever to get here this way. We have a nice little sunset here, though, and we're driving. Unfortunately and fortunately, we are driving towards the west, I think. So we're going to have the sun coming down in our face, which is going to be pretty, but it's also going to make it very difficult to see. I don't know that it's necessarily as bad as it is in real life, as in how blinding it is, but it's definitely going to be somewhat inconvenient. We're getting those nice little graphical sun shafts, though, so that's pretty. My favorite time of day when the sun starts going down and the shadows start getting really long and everything's kind of like this golden color mixed, like golden color dappled with shadows and everything. Just, it's very nice to look at. I enjoy it. I'm kind of disappointed that the the mod pack, the accessories mod pack that I downloaded for this one doesn't include the compass that I have in my American truck, because I'd like to put that on there. The swinging skull thing is pretty cool, but I'd rather have the compass. I think the compass looks better, especially because it just kind of mounts up there and stays there. Obviously, it's nice to have the physics of something just kind of swinging there. It makes you feel like you're in a more dynamic environment, I guess. But I don't know. Whatever. I tell you what, I left a comment on a video a trucking video recently that said something to the effect of, I wouldn't mind going over the road trucking, but I would really want to be in one of those trucks that have like the RV style cabs in the back, where you have like a kitchen and like a bed and a shower and a toilet and all that stuff. Yeah, we're getting tired. A shower and a toilet and all that stuff, because one of the biggest things that prevents me from going on the road is that I don't want to have to deal with dealing all the public stuff. I just want to have my own little space that I can be in, just like when I'm in my RV. That would be ideal. I think a lot more people would be interested in going over the road if trucking companies invested in amenities that way when it came to trucks. Because I mean, especially if they want people to get into like team driving, if they invested in big cab trucks where you have a bed, you have a bunk on one side, a bunk on the other, like separated bunks with like a common space in the middle and a shower and stuff like that. I mean, I think that even if it was just a bunk bed and then you just had all the other stuff, it doesn't matter. The point I'm trying to get to is that I think more people would be willing to go on the road to drive all this stuff if they had a more home kind of setup in the trucks. I know I certainly would. I mean, I think me and my wife would both be seriously interested in doing like a team driving situation with me and her if we could have a setup like that. But you know, those cabs are expensive, and the trucking companies aren't going to invest in people unless you've been there for a long time, and I'm not willing to work my way up the ranks like that. I'm too old to be starting over in situations like that again. I don't want to. All right. So we're down to 52 minutes. Ideally, we're not going to have an issue getting our load dropped off before we pass out or whatever. But I'm not confident that we're going to make it before we get charged for driving too long, because I do have the penalties turned on, and they're gonna get us. They're probably gonna get us. We were already yawning as we were starting. Yeah, sleeping violation. Crap. Hopefully we don't get any more of those as we continue driving. I mean, we got to get there. We're going to get penalized for being late if we don't just drive straight through and get it done. Down to 35 minutes. Trying to get to Frankfurt. I haven't seen any signs for it, though. How far away are we? 31 kilometers? I would think that we would start seeing signs. Well, I mean, I don't know. Is Frankfurt big enough that we're seeing signs for, like, subdivisions of it? I don't really know. Should be getting there pretty soon, though. That's a cool-looking building. Almost looks like a cruise ship. Kind of want to drive under it. Looks like a big cruise ship over here. It's like a convention center or something. Looks like a convention center. I don't know what that is. It's got to be a convention center, right? That's what it looks like to me. Alright, well, we're clearly getting off the road here, so we'll start slowing down. Get ourselves up here. Turn to the right. Make sure we're not going to hit anybody as we get ready to pull out there. I don't see anybody. Not sure which side of the road we need to be on, though. Guess we'll find out here in a second. Speed limit is still 80 on this road. That's surprising to me. We get penalized. Jeez, man. You guys are killing me with these sleeping violations. Ugh. Alright, slowing down to 50. Alright, we need to hurry up and get this load dropped off before they hit us again. We're blowing through a stop sign. Don't get me. Okay, no cops. I didn't see the stop sign until it was too late, and I'm in a hurry now because it seems like I'm always in a hurry. I'm trying to drive responsibly in these videos, but I'm always in a hurry. If it's not because of some, you know, the recording's going too long or whatever, it's because I'm getting sleeping violations. I don't know what to do about that. All right. Let's get our load dropped off over here, and then I need to go find a rest stop. There was some parking back over there that we passed, so I'll definitely run back over there after we drop off this load, and hopefully we won't get any more hits on that. Okay, we'll turn off all of our steering aids. Reverse. Yeah, I know. I'm sleepy. I get it. Too far. Alright, trying to focus on getting this locked in here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I am going to drive very, very quickly as I can over to the sleeping area over here, so that we can hurry up and not have any issues. But you guys are going to go ahead and move on to whatever your next video is. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys, hope you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click that like button so the YouTube algorithm knows that you did and sends the video out to more viewers. If you are not subscribed, be sure to do that now so that when the next video comes out, it will show up in your video feed and you'll be able to watch it as soon as it becomes available. Channel members do get early access to all of my videos in addition to a few other perks depending on which tier you select, so be sure to click that join button and check out what options are available for contributing to the channel and helping it grow. So again, thank you very much for your time. Hope you guys had lots of fun, and I'll see you for the next one. Oh, helps to stop.